Hello, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to What Remains of Edith Finch. Last time Naki, don't step on the keyboard, thank you. We found out what happened to Molly, Barbara, and Calvin. Also, we know as much as that Sam enlisted as soon as he turned 18 and wasn't seen since. So, where do we go next? I guess this way. There was that one door.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Oh, alright. So yeah, this way. Hello?
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
So, also, I'm wondering, what is that cord that, goes from one room to another? And where am I supposed to go next? Also, what is that sound? I don't know if you can hear it on the video, but there was somewhere behind me here, I could hear a floorboard creaking, like there was a step or something.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Okay, so music box and the basement key it is apparently, I think. Yeah. This was supposed to wind this as long as the key pops out. Ah, yeah, there we go. Okay, what happens to me now? This is an interesting game. I really like this. I honestly don't know why I haven't played it before, because this is fascinating. Absolutely gorgeous. Sven!
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Okay, are we learning the faith of Sven?
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Okay.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
What was she hiding? Oh, come on.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Refugees? Criminals? Okay, are we in a flashback? Oh, hello. Okay, yeah, I guess.
remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Alright.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Walter. Alright.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Did you build a fallout shelter?
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
What? Oh, it's
I always expected
pages.
to be dead tomorrow.
Okay.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Oh, are we just going to do this? Come Come on, I want to
Even a
explore your
monster on
fallout
the other
shelter.
side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Are you living off of page shelves?
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting.
Okay, so now
I
we
have to
can.
leave. Well, I still can.
Now we can go somewhere? Oh dear. Oh, so I'm not sure if I should close the curtain or leave it at that. Not sure if my face light is
I know it's
very
out there somewhere.
flattering today. Now it's out there somewhere.
Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
True. True.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Okay.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Jesus! You went to stand on a train track.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Okay.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
There's a train. Let's see if we find a drawing from... Oh, what was her brother's name? Elliot? Go on. Go on. Yeah, there we go.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Alright.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
So Walter was here for 30 years. Jesus,
I don't want to make the same
that's
mistakes she made.
long time to spend underground all alone.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
Okay,
And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
Yeah.
Maybe we believed so much in a family curse,
Then
we
you
made
all...
it real.
Yeah. Okay, then what? Am I supposed... Okay, no, I can't go down there, so... Back the same way, there's nothing here, no. Oh, This is beautiful. Oh, here's a path. How did I miss this?
I don't know if
Okay.
I should even be writing this.
Yes, you should. If only for yourself.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Oh, there's a light.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Oh, are you... Who are you writing to?
And the history you're a part of.
Oh, this is beautiful. So very beautiful. Okay, where are we
Though,
going?
to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Is there anything there? No, I guess not. I'm just gonna follow the path that is like before me. Oh, the music is very pretty as well.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Okay. So that's the swing. Where do I go now? Back inside? Oh, you're dark. Very dark. Supposed to climb up there somehow?
I think we've been
Yeah,
surrounded
this
by
way.
death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yes, that is a good question. So, to the cemetery we go,
It's embarrassing
apparently.
for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Aw, I'm sorry.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Oh, my tea is getting cold. Walter, Barbara, Edie, Sven, Calvin, Molly. Okay. But wait. This isn't everyone.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
No, this is kind of adorable, actually. Okay,
She could see
moving
it
on.
poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh, hello.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Oh, that was cool. Okay, where on to next?
Edie's side was always easier for me to
Okay.
understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Oh, so here are...
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Here are more graves.
She
Alright.
lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Okay. Okay.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
I'm not sure if it's healthy to deal with death and loss like that, but
But looking back on it now,
what do I know? But the house is actually pretty cool.
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
You're 17 and you're 22 weeks pregnant. What the hell? I mean, well, it's your body and your decision, but isn't 17 a little bit too young to be pregnant? At least when I was 17, I was in no shape to take care of a baby. Or myself, even so.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think
Oh,
he
well,
and my mom
whatever.
had a lot in common.
Okay. Jeez.
They were both pretty intense.
Intense, you say?
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Alright, then. Here is your letter or whatever.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Wait, am I supposed to? Okay. Now we are in somewhat
we be leaving?
focus.
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
Uh-huh.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Probably, yeah. Uh-huh, here is something.
I'll
Odin
never
Finch
forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
National Park.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Okay, this is a nice mechanic. Oh, there's a bird.
You're right, Dad.
Hello,
It's starting
bird.
to clear up. Still freezing,
Hello,
though.
bird.
Aw.
What else? Something in there? No.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
What is the next picture am I supposed to take? I don't know.
Nothing quite like being outside.
Ah,
Hey!
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip.
Dad!
Oh,
Nice,
hello. Oh, that's a
Before you
good
take the
picture.
shot, let me get a picture of it. Just breathe.
This is fun.
Let me get behind you.
There should be a photography game.
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Dawn!
Oh, jeez. Aww. Poor
I'm
Dawn.
proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay? Sorry, Dawn, just gotta reset the timer.
Oh, now I'm gonna have to walk him up there. Alright. And...
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Ooh! What the hell?
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Okay. But that was in a way kind of a sweet story. Oh look, he's got a balcony and everything here. Such a nice room, except for the taxidermied cat.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Oh, yeah. I guess he missed his brother. Hello. Okay.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Gregory and Dawn. Alright, Gregory's story next. Divorce contract, Sam Finch. Okay.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Okay. Then what? Can I do anything else with this? No? Okay, there. Oh, I am playing with the frog.
It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Okay, I will.
Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I
This
wonder
is-
what he saw.
That is a good question. Apparently he sees rubber duckies in bubbles and a frog that... a frog toy that can swim on its own.
You reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
Oh, this is adorable. Oh.
Whatever it was he saw. It sure made him happy.
Oh yes, adorable. Absolutely adorable.
I know how silly it sounds.
There we go. Are we done now?
But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Oh dear, is Gregory going to drown in the bathtub?
I know you did everything you could.
Oh, thank God.
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Uh-huh, yep. Oh, okay, now I know what I'm supposed to do.
I wish you could have told us.
Yeah. I am
Luckily,
drowning in the
we saw.
bathtub.
There's so
Yeah.
much I don't understand.
Ooh.
About everything.
Okay, and now I'm the frog. Let's go that way. Okay, I can swim a little bit faster.
What happened wasn't your fault.
Nope.
Sure he's happy.
And here we go, down
If you
the
want me, I'll be
drain.
happy to. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
I'm sorry. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 more. And Edie, we don't know what happened to Edie. But I guess we will find out. Ooh, it's a climbing wall. That's nice. I want that in my house.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet
A poem for
Oh,
Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Okay. Oh, I'm flying a kite. Where do I go with this? Okay, apparently not that way. Ah. What do you say?
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Never met her. What?
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I remember.
Husband and wife.
Uh-huh. So Gus wasn't so happy about his father getting remarried. Okay, then what? Then what? Tell me more. Bonk. Ah, shit. Gus, did you die at the wedding?
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to
Come here.
But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Okay. That's not very nice, Gus. But I guess I can understand.
The wind
Somewhat.
picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Tent. There is a tent. You're not going in there, are you, Gus? Sorry. Honk. There are more letters there.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Oh dear.
Thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Oh dear. I wish that. Shit!
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Oh. So you
She
were
never
hit
talked
by
about me,
lightning?
but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Okay. Well. There is a lot of tragedy in this family. Like, a lot. Teamwork, respect, strength. Okay. Where to next? Can we now climb the wall?
My mom moved up to the
Oh,
loft after
okay.
her brothers died.
There we go.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Oh. Oh, this is a cool place. I really like this house. I want a house like this.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh, that's sweet.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
All the missing posters again. I haven't seen any drawings.
When my dad
Recently.
died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Louis, Milton,
And to see kids in the house again.
Edith.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Oh, this is beautiful.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last.
And then the Fire Nation attacked. Or something like that. Didn't last. Great job.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him
Okay.
a castle.
This is so cool. This is so cool. Seriously, I want a house like that. Why can't I have a house like that? And also, why can't I go through there? Fine, I will go round. Can I get into Milton's castle somehow? Ah, yeah, there we go. Hello. Are we going to find out what happened to Milton? you got your own, like, astronomy. Oh, that's gorgeous. Beautiful. Also, I want a room like this.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, how am I supposed to do this? Come on. Oh, that's adorable. Absolutely adorable. Now there is a artwork in an artwork. So yeah, we just
I was
don't.
4 when Milton disappeared.
He just disappeared. And do we seriously have absolutely no idea what happened to him? I guess not. He just went into one of his paintings and left, I guess.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
But we've seen Milton's paintings in the secret passages, so something doesn't add up here.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Okay, so are we done here? I guess we are, so upwards then, maybe? Yes, I guess that is the way to go.
Mom definitely blamed Edie,
Yeah.
but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room.
Okay.
Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
So we will learn Lewis's story next. Is there anything here? Nope. Yes. There we go. And a save point.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
San Juan Ale.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Don't we all? Lewis Finch, locker content.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I
Okay.
believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Ship.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
I don't know what. Come on, mouse, work with me. Began to what?
wander.
Ah, yeah. Oh, now I'm wandering in my mind. And at the same time, I need to do this. Oh. That way?
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small. Imagining a labyrinth.
Okay, this is surprisingly
To feel
hard.
his way about.
having to... Oh, there's a dead end.
Then something moved. Bats
Chip, 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 chip.
and toads.
And then where? Oh, yeah, there is the way. Hello.
And things that have not names.
Oh, that way?
He knew it was all in his head.
There.
But he took it very seriously.
True.
I had hoped he'd find himself.
Yeah, I've actually
But
done
he found
something like
something more.
this as well. I didn't imagine a
I worried
labyrinth,
about
but
him then.
I've been in very
Daydreaming at the cannery.
like monotonous jobs.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Well, so yeah, where the work actually has
Like
been
a whole
very,
new
very
Lewis.
boring,
So I let him go on.
and then I've just entertained myself with all sorts of imaginary things while like working
I
with
even
my hands.
encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
Okay. But then,
He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
so cool. I really like this. Come on, fish.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
What?
He no longer spoke at the cannery,
Oh, did you get lost in your own
but his
mind?
chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
He became a king.
He held an election for mayor,
Oh, just a mayor. Okay.
and he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
And
It
what?
became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Lewis.
Yay! This is so cool, and I really like
St.
the
Louis.
the graphics.
He started drifting away from our reality.
How this is section of the game is done. Like there's like book pages on the sides.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
forgot to go.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Okay. Yeah, we're just sailing. We are just
In
sailing.
Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
Handsome queen, beautiful prince. I think we are going to a beautiful prince.
beautiful prince.
Not sure if it matters, but which one we pick. And then
The prince was on his own quest for
radiant rainbows. It's Pride month still.
radiant rainbows.
The Helsinki Pride Week has just begun as I'm recording this, so rainbows it is. Go on. All the rainbows.
He followed the sound of his
Electric guitar, silver harp. That sounded like a silver harp, so this way.
silver harp.
Am I supposed to like catch the notes? Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Okay, this is starting to take
His
quite
chase led
long.
him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Uh-huh.
Even then, his logic remained sound.
Also, I like how the cannery
He knew
kind
the
of
world was all in
fades.
his imagination.
And the more vivid this imaginary world becomes, and the reality
But he was so proud of having created
fades
it.
away.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
What did you become? Oh,
For
there
someone
was
who'd
still.
never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Oh, I feel you, Louis. I actually can relate to this story.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
And here we are. Oh, Louis, honey, what did you do? Okay, that's cool. That's really cool.
He began to forget the world we know. I think
Oh.
it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
This is actually, look at this. The kind of the layout of this shot and the how this building is. It actually is kind of reminiscent. I don't know. It looks like this huge palace or cathedral or something like that. It's very like high walls and all those pillars there and symmetric layout, and it's just a cannery. Oh, lovely, brilliant, nice detail
He
there.
began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
What do we do? Are we going? Hi there, Louis.
I still thought
Up
I could
here.
save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The
Yeah,
palace would be packed with his companions.
the layout of the cannery was like similar to this one here. And oh, But yeah, I feel for Lewis. I
including the wise
actually
telephone
do.
he'd insisted on advising him.
Oh, a cat named Molly. Hi there, Molly. Okay. Hello, and oh, and there's my prince.
His prince waited, holding his crown.
I also got the vibe that
There was only one thing left to do.
even after his rehabilitation, Lewis might have still been. Oh, hello. The music is very loud. I'm sorry.
Bend down his head.
Oh. Oh dear.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Yeah. Okay, that was a sad story.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Yeah. I probably would have liked him. That story kinda hit close to home. But where do we go then?
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Yeah. We all crave recognition and we want to achieve something with our lives. So yeah.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it
bailed.
easier or harder.
So
I wish
is
we'd stayed.
this
But I understand why we left.
is this your room, Edith? Edith, mom. Okay.
My mom ended up leaving
Yeah.
everything behind.
And your mom wanted to run away from all the death and loss.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
Well, what happened?
Maybe it should have come sooner.
Because yeah, you left in a hurry. The kitchen was and the dining room were like all messed up.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Tell me. Are you writing it down now? Oh, it's a beautiful pen.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Okay. Alright, and now I am young Edith. Yes? Yes. God, there's so many books. Okay, and it said
the power had been shut off
Yeah.
that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or
okay.
that Edie had a key to it.
This is some very messed up family. Also, you probably shouldn't have live candles
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you
near
leave the house.
so many books.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Okay. I am not talking much because I feel that.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for
Yeah,
one.
this requires
is about
focus.
What happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Okay.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. Now, I've seen that house every day of my life.
Yes, so you said... Are we going to the old house? We are
I never
going to the
thought
old
I'd go
house.
back to it.
Okay.
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Oh, you poor thing. Lost my way, okay.
I got turned around.
Okay. Then what? Do I need to turn around? This is very disorienting.
I started seeing things.
Oh. So I follow the deer, I guess, then?
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Okay, that way?
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night,
Hello?
a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Okay. Yeah?
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car, and I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Oh.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
Killed herself with alcohol and medication, I guess?
We both tried to make the best of it.
Okay.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it,
Okay.
but she started getting sick a lot.
Uh-huh.
The rest happened pretty quickly.
Oh, she...
She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
Okay, this is
And then I
getting
was
sad. Like, really
Last
sad.
Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Okay, where are we going?
This journal was supposed to be for you.
Okay, are we?
But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Okay. What?
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
But why, what? What happened to Edith? No, did she die at childbirth? Oh dear. Oh wow, this got really dark and really sad. But what a fascinating game. Absolutely beautiful and very well made. Some of the kind of those mini games and story sections were a bit long and a bit repetitive, like the one with Molly. I had to swim around as the snake for quite a long time, but all in all, I really enjoyed this, even though it kind of made me cry there in the end. The music is absolutely beautiful. I really liked it, and the sound design as well. And some of the stories in here, they were really relatable. I'm really sorry that we never actually learned what happened to Milton. Where did he go? What? And if the monster that some of the characters were talking about, if it was actually true or real, or did they like hallucinate and end up killing themselves or what? But for a game that had so much death, it was the kind of the deaths were, they were portrayed and pictured very like stylishly and very beautifully. So yeah, but a very powerful story and very powerful experience. So well done. I highly recommend this. Unless you are a very sensitive and easily triggered person, or if you have like some issues with mental health or suicide or something like that, then I'm not so sure if this is a game for you at this point. But I really liked this, and I got the feeling last time that the makers of Mary's Room probably had some inspiration from here, because the kind of technique of telling the story, picking up items and then reminiscing through them, is very similar in Mary's Room. But well, Mary's Room has a bit more positive vibe to it. So if you haven't played that, it's a free-to-play game, and I will link my playthrough and the game as itself down to the description also. But okay, now I have somewhat calmed down. Yeah, especially Lewis's story really hit home with me, so I'm not going to talk anymore about it because I'm start crying again. Well done. Well done. Also, I like how the end credits are made with actual photographs of people who've made this. I don't know if there were some like personal experiences along the story or interwoven somewhere in there, but If there was, it was very, very nicely done and a very nice touch there. I want a house like that. Possibly with slightly less death and misery, but in loving memory, Louis Finch. A memorial service. Okay. Edith Finch team. Hello. The end. Well, yeah. Oh, I'm so glad I played this. The replay a story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this. If you liked it, let me know. I hope you have a great day and I will see you again next time.